BP says it is no longer using toxic dispersants to break up the Gulf of Mexico oil spill, but Gulf Coast residents claim otherwise and say they have the sicknesses to prove it. Commercial fisherman Donnie Massler believes he inhaled toxic chemicals associated with BP's Corexit dispersants, and he told Interpress Service, quote, "I was with my friend Albert and we were both slammed with exposure. We both saw the clumps of white bubbles on the surface that we know come from the dispersed oil." He said both of their eyes were watering and their throats were burning, so Albert went to sit in his air-conditioned truck while Massler headed home. He said, quote, "I started to vomit brown and my pee was brown also. I kept that up all day. Then I had a night of sweating and nonstop diarrhea, unlike anything I've ever experienced." BP has been using two oil dispersants, Corexit 9500 and Corexit 9527, both of which are banned in Britain. More than 1.9 million gallons of dispersant have been used to date on the Gulf of Mexico oil disaster, and health impacts include headaches, nausea, vomiting, as well as irritation of eyes, nose, and throat, genetic mutations, depression, neurotoxic effects, and cardiovascular damage, among others. Not long ago, at the same marina, WKRG News 5 took a water sample to test for dispersants. The sample literally exploded when it was mixed with an organic solvent separating the oil from the water. Bob Naiman, the chemist who analyzed the sample, told the station, quote, "We think that it most likely happened due to the presence of either methanol or methane gas or the presence of the dispersant Corexit." As for Massler's physical reaction to his exposure, Hugh Kaufman, an EPA whistleblower and analyst, has reported this of the effects of the toxic dispersants. "We have dolphins that are hemorrhaging. People who work near it are hemorrhaging internally, and that's what dispersants are supposed to do. And, for example, in the Exxon Valdez case, people who worked with dispersants, most of them are dead now. The average death age is around 50. It's very dangerous, and it's an economic protector of BP, not an environmental protector of the public."